Hey guys, welcome to Wednesday at the race shop. So things are kind of moving a little slower today, but I'm going to take you for a look around and show you what's going on.
Okay, here we go guys in 3, 2, 1.
First up is my new helmet. It's a carbon fiber. Pork Chop's airbrush did the artwork on it. Pork Chop did an amazing job. I wanted her to kind of leave a little bit of the carbon in the helmet and showcase how pretty she is. So she's gonna go nicely with my new Gen 6 car. Very cool. You gotta see what the jet dog's doing. How you doing, Pug? You're not even gonna look at me. Are you just disgusted? Well, Pug's a little limpy today, but he's not the only one. The Jet Man, people have been asking how your knee's doing. So how's your knee doing?
It's doing pretty good. Somehow I had some sort of setback this week, but I think that's under control. Just wanted to make sure I didn't mess it up, so I went to the doctor yesterday. So I'm a little bit limpy like Nitro, but it's already improving. I got it wrapped and all that stuff. And the best therapy is being right here at the race shop and at the races, and we're about to go to a bunch of races. So
yeah, so here I'm gonna inject. He's like, I don't know what I did. How about trying to lift the 32
Ford
so I
lifted
engine?
I lifted an engine block, and I'm not supposed to do that. And then I lifted the frame up a little bit. And
25 pounds, Larsen. 25 pounds.
Everything's over 25 pounds
Yeah.
to the doctor in Miss Lane.
Not Pug.
So,
Pug, what are you 25 pounds? Did you get the edge? Get it, get it, get it. Okay, we're back in we call this the scanning room because this is the scanning computer. So, Michael, what are you doing today?
Right now I'm fixing up some of the scans that I had originally done. Whenever you merge files, sometimes there's some parts that don't line up with each other, so you have to either remove those parts or you have to fill in some holes. So really I'm just fixing everything up so I can get one nice clean file.
Nice. So how's school going?
It's going pretty well.
Yeah? What's been your biggest challenge so far?
I don't know, in terms of academics, I guess getting used to some of like the proof-based stuff in Calc 3.
Ooh. We had a fun morning today, didn't we?
Yeah, so we went and ran around and did nothing illegal. But we
almost.
So we got some live location shots for a video that we're working on for a client. So that's kind of exciting because LMS Productions has clients. So if you need videos or anything like that, we might be able to help you. So yeah, we did that this morning. We went to Sam's and got a bunch of
way too much junk. No sushi though. They didn't have it made.
Yeah, no sushi.
No. Well, so she's been making videos. You've also been making videos for the racetracks. Our next stop is where?
Virginia Motorsports Park on October 24th. So
yes,
have to come out and watch your jet cars.
Nice, nice. So we're leaving Joseph. Bye, Joseph. The car hot rod project, woohoo, still looking good. A little bit more progress. Cars are getting ready. I'm gonna polish my wheels today. Yep, that's my job for today, is gotta polish these wheels to get them ready for the PDRA World Finals and our next stop. So we're sneaking back in the fabrication bay. They don't know I'm coming. Hopkins, what are you doing?
Some notching for some of the pieces for the test stand for the rocket.
Nice. Is this your favorite room in the shop?
I do like this room. There's a lot of fun things in here.
Yeah. So you're making these out of some leftover pieces that we had here at the race shop.
Yep.
Or no, is
Trying to
this
recycle. Yeah,
Yep.
it's this piece.
That's a new piece, or an old piece. Yep. How far along are we on the test stand?
We're making good progress. Probably done with phase 1. We're trying to shoot for, I think, before Thanksgiving, so I think we'll make it. We're finishing up the final structure now, and then we move on to the finishing touches.
Nice, nice. So how's school going for you?
Doing well.
Yeah?
Doing well, yeah.
Nice.
Senior year, mechanical engineering. It's exciting, man.
Are you excited about it?
I am.
Are you going to try to go for your master's, or are you done?
I haven't decided yet.
Yeah? Nice. We're here with Mackie. The Mamba has moved. What's going on?
So we have finished her up and she is getting sandblasted and painted, and then when she comes back here to Larsen Motorsports, we will start putting her back together.
Nice. So the next thing is taking her to the shop to get that done. Engine work's getting done, a few little small pieces, but we've got you on another project today. So I think you're working on afterburner configuration stuff, maybe? I don't know. Something back there, something that requires math that I know nothing of. So you flew back home this weekend. Tell me what you got to do.
So I went road racing this weekend. I got on a team with 24 Hours of Women's team, and I drove in my first road race.
And how did it go? You had to turn.
I had to turn. It was a steep learning curve for sure. But it went really well. No significant crashes during the race or anything. Only a single black flag for me. I passed under yellow.
Ooh.
Yeah. But overall, it went really, really well.
How many drivers were in your team?
We only had 3 drivers this week.
3 drivers, and it was 24 hours?
No, it was 14 hours.
14 hours?
Yeah.
That's still a lot.
It's still a lot.
How many laps?
Each lap is around 2 minutes, then you're in there for 2 to 2.5 hours.
Were you exhausted?
Yeah, it really beats you up because the car that I'm driving, another guy that's like 6'2" and 250 pounds also drives it. So he fits nice and snugly in there, but I'm like sliding around every single turn because there's just not enough meat on me to hold me in place.
So what kind of car did you have?
It's a little different than anything anybody has ever seen because it's a custom car. My team took the body of a Camaro and the body of a Cadillac Seville, and they chopped it up and stuck it together. So it's the Camaro-lac.
The Camaro. So do you think that's going to be in production now that Camaros are getting out of production? You think you maybe have started a trend?
Well, the Cadillac Seville it was designed as a 2-door option, and then they made it a 4-door and never did the 2-door. So who knows, maybe Cadillac will be like, wow, we should have done this.
The Camaro-lac, that was it. Well, thank you so much, Mackie. Okay, so this is our lunchtime ritual. There we go. So we all bring whatever we have in our refrigerator. Mine just happens to be blueberries and peanut butter and jelly. What are you eating, Mackie?
Soup.
Is that the same?
No, it's different. It's
Larsen-
soup season.
Soup season. What are you eating, Larsen?
Not pulp
Spinach, pasta,
Yeah.
raviolis.
Okay. Josette?
Peanut butter and jelly and yogurt.
Logan?
Peanut butter and jelly rice cake and salad.
Brian?
Same.
Oh.
They
So
also have peanuts.
we have
Oh, and
peanuts
watermelon.
and we have pub mix and granola. So this is our lunch. So we're walking with Nico, and he's making me walk very fast backward. Nico, there we go. Thank you.
Slow down.
So what are you doing right now?
I am cutting these beams. They're going to act as reinforcements for the floor plan on our rocket engine test set.
Nice. Okay. So you're gonna cut them, or what are you gonna do?
Yeah, so I'm cutting these down to about 43 inches right now. These are going to be our cross beams, and so once that's done, I have to figure out how I'm going to angle these ends so that they fit flush in the middle of our trailer. So these are going to be in an X pattern, somewhat resembling that
Okay.
when they're finished.
Cool beans. We're gonna go follow you.
All right.
In and scare Daniel.
Oh, hello, everybody.
Hey. So tell me what you're working on that's fun today.
All right, so I'm working on the reverse engineering project for our Gen 6 chassis. So you can see by all of these black lines, these represent pretty much most of the tubes that run along the chassis, whether it's on the lower frame rail or around here on the upper frame rail. And what I'm doing is I'm just now actually creating the virtual tubes, so you can see them kind of like they're kind of sort of shadowed out. Let's see, let me just show these babies right here. So I've started on getting some of the tubes for here for the upper crash structure, as well as some of these bulkheads across here. Of course, there's some little tricks that go in place with these chassis. Some tubes are inside other tubes, and a lot of other sort of manufacturing tricks that you have to take into account when you're doing something like this.
Very cool. So what software are you using?
So we are using the Siemens NX software. Siemens has been a very good partner for us, and we actually are working with a representative from Siemens. He's been a really great asset for us, and he's definitely been a very good source of knowledge.
Yep, I noticed. I was in on one of you guys' meetings the other day, and he's like, you just do this, and you're like, dang. You know, so I mean, it's nice to have mentorship, and I'm sure you know so much more now, so when we get our new interns, you can mentor them on how to run the program a little bit better.
Of course, you know, knowledge, it trickles down, you know, from one generation to the next, and it's always important to make sure you get very good transfer of knowledge, because that's how you're able to continually improve projects and continually make business processes more efficient.
Perfect. Thanks a lot.
All right?
So, we're sneaking up on Brian for the Gen 6 car. Ugh, Brian, you're still here. What are you doing now?
Finishing the LED lights, and then I'll be able to connect the battery before lunch and see if I mess up any wires.
Nice.
The electrical system will be done today.
So Monster Bright actually stepped up their game again for our jet dragsters. So they have the LED lights. They actually can withstand the heat of the afterburner and all of that. We haven't had any problems, have we?
No, we haven't had any problems with it. Everything they have is high quality and it's great for us.
Nice. So I'm going to kind of sneak around and show driver's compartment. I'm going to kind of get you in here a little bit. We're making progress in the driver's compartment. We've got throttles, we've got our throttle, parachute, we've got our switches. All of this stuff seems to be getting done. We're getting closer. The wiring is done, he says. So now it's kind of like that baby that is almost ready, but pretty soon, Brian, we're going to have to cut the cord and we're going to have to fire her up.
Yeah.
Not yet, he says. We're still working on the afterburner. Getting close.
So that's our Wednesday at the race shop. Make sure you stay tuned next week. We're going to be on the road. We'll be traveling to Virginia Motorsports Park for the PDRA World Finals, so you'll get to see life on the road. See ya!